Yeah. I got black, I got white, what you want? Hop outside a ghost and hop up in a fan on. I know I'm about to blow.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement. Hey, Dave.
Well, after a 16-year run where they made the playoffs 15 times and won the NBA title in 2011, the Dallas Mavericks have missed the postseason the last 3 years. But by bringing in 2019 Rookie of the Year Luka Doncic and trading for All-Star Kristaps Porzingis, there's a lot of confidence in Dallas that they will soon be back in the hunt. Kevin?
Seems like they are, thanks, D.A. And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's James in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair.
Kevin, it's probably the single biggest growth opportunity. One of the things that happens is the game slows down for second-year players. Very rarely do you see a guy take a step backwards. They're comfortable, they're more confident, and they know what to expect.
Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. Barea comes in for Hardaway. And then for the Lakers, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Green. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here's Green outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Green with the block. Pass to James. And James throws it down.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
Here's Barea. 9 points last game. Doncic with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And it's Wright missing.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
There's Green with the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Dallas calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Curry comes in for DeLon Wright, and it's Jalen Brunson in for J.J. Barea. The Lakers also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Murray subbed in for LeBron.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Poked away. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's Doncic. That one wide left. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And, Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Howard. Then it's Green. Then there's Murray. And it's Bradley in a shooting guard.
It was to the chagrin of many that Cousins joined the Warriors last season, but it looked to be the right choice for him. He got to take his time rehabbing and came back to a team in first place with no pressure.
Mavericks trail by 10. Passes it to Doncic. Here's Brunson. No good on the triple. And with Cousins last year, you know, Greg, he came back with a bit of a minutes restriction.
And Kevin, time will tell just how full a recovery Cousins can make. But last year went how he hoped it would with regards to taking a year to get things right and be in a good situation.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Memphis. Bradley against Curry. Now, here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go. He's making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Inside at the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. DeJuan Wright is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Good on the triple. Green's got 11 points.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
It's deflected. Here's Wright. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Green passes to Green. Green taking his time here. Back to Green. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He has 7.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Mavericks trail by 16. Brunson finds Wright. Now, here's Doncic, guarded by Green. Porzingis, that's a 2. Gets to the corner and buries it. Porzingis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, he is so comfortable with his superstar status in the league. Porzingis, excellent on the catch and shoot.
Green, the pass to James. Back to Green. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porzingis.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. And it's Wright sending it back. Shot's good by Green.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brunson sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game, and don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olson, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
No one knows you. No one knows you. No one knows you. No one knows you. Yeah, I know you hear it.
You know what I like about a new season, Horton? The games.
Up next, the Spurs taking on the Lakers. For the San Antonio Spurs, not the way they had hoped to tip off the season, only picking up one win in their first 5 games. Can they find a... Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Here we are in November. DA, it's all...
Well, guys, the retirements of Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker mean the start of a new era for the Spurs. Guard Patty Mills said, "We've had great teachers, and now there's a transition. It's about teaching that culture to these new guys. We aren't going to change. Bridging the gap is going to take time. That's where leadership comes in." Kevin?
A proud franchise. Thank you, David. And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's James in at the 3. And for San Antonio, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Poeltl at center. In the NBA, who was your mentor?
You know, Kevin, this is going to surprise you because everybody looks at guys kind of on the court. My mentor was Manute Bol.
Really?
I played nothing like Manute Bol, but I would tell you, Kevin, he was my mentor. He would grab me by the ear and twist it and tell me what I needed to do as far as a leadership standpoint.
I never would have guessed him, Smitty, never.
Kevin, I walked in with some shorts and a polo shirt in Miami. He grabbed my ear and said, "That's not professional. Better wear a suit." I'm like, Manute, is 90 degrees. I had to wear a suit every game.
I like that story. Here's Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis for a time. Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Lyles checked in for Aldridge. Bryn Forbes comes in for DeJounte Murray. And it's Mills in for Derek White. Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Cousins. Shoots over Mills. Cousins with the bucket.
DeMarcus can play outside, but the paint is still where he makes his living.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Gay outside. Makes it off the glass.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Outside, Green. 1:03 left here in the opening quarter. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Warriors. Lyles kicks to Carroll. Dishes it to Gay. Spurs passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. And it's off the back rim, no good.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Cousins. Green's got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Murray comes in for Avery Bradley. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Carroll. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Back to Lyles from deep three-point range. That shot, no good. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Mills, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. Lakers leading by 11, and the guard Bryn Forbes won back-to-back state championships as a high schooler in the state of Michigan. A couple years at Cleveland State, then transferred back to the state of Michigan and played at Michigan State.
And after that time at Michigan State, he went undrafted, but Kevin really has developed into a steady rotation player in the NBA. And by the way, quite a knockdown shooter.
Murray against DeRozan. And it's Lyles in the corner. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Mills can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the slam dunk by McGee.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
To the inside, here's DeRozan. McGee with the block. Cousins finds Green. The rebound by the Spurs. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
He's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Green against Murray. The drive by Green. That shot off. Nice D from Aldridge. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 18. So for the Lakers right now, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Green in at the 1 spot. One record that doesn't get much attention, Steve, a league-wide drop in turnovers. Last season was the lowest rate ever for turnovers in the NBA. It was terrific.
It was, and I think the reason why is teams are doing a good job offensively of sharing the basketball. There's not a lot of over-dribbling. And I think also the three-point shot. Guys are not driving the basketball because that can create turnovers. With the chance of driving it, they're catching and they're shooting from a long distance.
Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Spurs. White's running, and the rejection by James.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
And here's Green outside, bangs home the trifecta. Green's got 11.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so the Lakers take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you later.
This last win makes 6 straight for the home team, and I'll tell you.
How's he liking the city?
Oh, he's loving it. Loving it a lot more now he's gotten off the bench, too. There he is!
Hey, guys.
Shay, how's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Take a seat, fellas.
Yeah,
Let's
cool.
talk.
Yeah.
So I want you to meet Don, the rep from Nike.
Big fan of yours, Che. It's really great to meet you.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm excited to be here with you.
I think it's safe to say we're all excited about potentially working together.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what do you say we just jump right in, start talking contracts?
Yeah, let's do it. Works for me.
Let's do it. Pretty painless, right?
For you, maybe, but I gotta justify this number to my bosses.
Don, that's no way to treat your new star.
You know I'm just playing with you, right? Nothing but love over here. Seriously, Che, we are really excited to bring you into the Nike family, and we think this partnership has got a great future.
Thanks, Don. I appreciate that.
First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us today. Whenever you get an athlete of Che's caliber to join your team, that is reason to celebrate. And the Nike team is thrilled to have him on board. All right, I know you all want to talk to him, so we'll get right to it and toss it to Che for questions.
Ted the man, what's up?
Congrats on the new deal, Che. So what's it mean to sign a deal like that at this stage of your career?
You know, Ted, it's pretty awesome. You know, growing up playing basketball, that was always a big dream. Being repped by a shoe company, so it's a real thrill. Okay, I'll take another question. Vinny, what's up?
Now that you got all that shoe deal money, you planning on splurging a little?
Oh, splurging. I don't know about all that, man. You know, I don't want to be one of those guys who wastes all his money before he retires. You know, I got a long career ahead of me, hopefully. But nothing's guaranteed in this league. You know what? Maybe after I retire and it's all over, I'll splurge a little. But for now, it's all about ball.
All right, we got time for one more question. Patty.
Any plans to release a signature shoe?
I mean, that's the goal, yeah? I believe in myself, so why shouldn't I believe I deserve my own shoe?
All right, that's all the time we have questions for. I want to thank everybody for attending, and of course to Che, too, for being so kind to give us a few minutes during his busy schedule.
Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
All right.
Hey, Patty, we got to sit down for the interview.
You know it.